everyone and welcome to another boot sale haul video. At one point today I didn't think I was actually going to be buying enough to do a haul video. Started off, first car boot I went to this morning, which is usually my favourite one. I bought one CD. Then I thought I'd go to the one that's about an hour away. Did okay at that one, and then luckily the last one, where I don't usually pick a huge amount of stuff up, I got quite a few things. So it's all clothing today, so nothing out of the ordinary. But yeah, here we go. So first up is probably my favourite buy of the day. It's a NFL jersey, and it's the Redskins. I'm not an American football fan, but it's an official NFL. One label's a bit worn, but official NFL, size large, number 10, Griffin the Third, whoever Griffin the Third is. But I've sold a couple of NFL and NBA t-shirts for a friend on eBay and Depop, and the t-shirts have gone well. So the fact that this is a jersey, it does have like a little rip on the number on the arm, but bit of damage to the just the case in there. But it was £1, so I thought if I'm getting sort of 12, 15, 20 quid for the t-shirts from my friend, I thought that might have some market value. Yeah, so don't know what I'll put it on for, 20 maybe. I'll have a look at completed. Bought a CD at the first one. This is the Ministry of Sound old school throwbacks. I am keeping a little a bundle going of Ministry of Sound CDs. I'm picking them up for sort of 20p, 50p, no more than that really, and I'm going to bundle them together, get them on eBay. I've probably got about enough to do a bundle now, so yeah, I'll add in what I bought today. Oh, bingo dabbers, that's for me. I bought a couple of dresses from a lady. This one's the first one. I paid £2 for this one. It's a Bowden dress. So Bowden sells pretty well. I've just sold the Bowden coat that I've been trying to sell. So this one's just a nice summery ruched reddy orange colour midi dress. It is meant to have some ruching, but the skirt definitely needs a steam at the bottom there, as you can see. But yeah, thought this was nice. Button up. It's a size 12, I think it is. Yeah, size 12. So yeah, quite nice. I quite liked it. £2 for that one. Then she had a couple other ones. This one is a Sainsbury's 2 dress. So if you've watched my previous videos, I quite like selling 2. It goes pretty well. This one is size 16. It's just a nice blue. It's quite thick material actually, so it's kind of like an autumn over leggings dress, I would describe this one as. But nice blue, white, floral design on that one. Yeah, size 16, and it feels, what material is it? Oh, polyester and elastane, so hasn't got much stretching for having elastane in it. But yeah, that one was £1, so I was quite happy with that one. And last from that lady it was an M&S dress. And it was a size 12, so per Una. Just a nice floaty, I can't think, was it an asymmetric? No, it wasn't an asymmetric hem. It looked like it was when I got it out of the bag then. Just kind of purple, greens and greys. Yeah, sleeveless, midi. Yeah, not a huge amount to say about this one, to be honest with you. It's kind of, it's not wrap style, but it's kind of got, it goes, I'm showing you that. You can't see that. That's no help to anybody. It kind of goes across. It's got like a little gathering there under the bust. So M&S always goes quite well. So for £1, I usually pick up M&S dresses. What else did I buy? This one up, talking of M&S dresses, this one is kind of like just a smock M&S floral dress. This one is a size 20, so again, if you've watched my previous videos, I like selling 18 to 20 size clothing. The hem has come up a little, or is it meant to be like that? Either the hem's come up or it's just been folded, I'm not quite sure, but it was £2 this one, but I thought it's nice and bright and floral, and patterns like this kind of go quite well for me, so I'll be looking for around £15 for that one, so it's good. Next up is a bit of a bizarre one. I started looking at a top, and then the guy just kind of kept throwing other things at me, and then just said, oh, £4 for the lot of it, which seemed pretty good, but I ended up chatting to him, and I didn't really look at what I actually bought. So this will be the first time that I'm looking at some of these, but they kind of had some vintagey ones. So hopefully it was a good buy. But this is the one I think I was looking at first. So it's a Your Sixth Sense, which I believe is a label from C&A, which I can never say. But this one is just a kind of a sheer blouse. It's got shoulder pads in, so nice and vintage, black and white floral. Yeah, so this one worked out, I think he ended up doing it that the tops were 50p. So quite happy with that one. I didn't even look at this one, so goodness knows it's very shiny. I just saw him like putting something very shiny to the side. But yeah, so this one is a features. I'm saying this as though I know anything about it. I really don't. But it's a size 14 features top. It's got shoulder pads. This is quite cool, actually. It's like proper satiny, shiny, swirly 80s. It's basically just 80s. Short sleeve, tie up top. And is it lined? Yeah, so it's got like, because it's quite sheer, so it's got some lining in anyway. So yeah, that's really cool, actually. I'm glad I looked at it. I'm glad that he chucked that one in. So yeah, I think that'll look really good on the mannequin as well. Don't know whether you can see it's kind of got like an iridescent-y. It's kind of hard to see next to my window, but yeah, really shiny, really 80s. Love that. So that was a good buy for 50p. And then these dresses he chucked in, these were £1, but I thought that they'd be okay. I usually buy patterned ones, and these are both, he said that they're both, what was it he said, kind of black or something, and I was like, how? Like, they are black, how much more kind of black? He was like, I'm a man, I don't know dresses. I was like, it was a very bizarre conversation. I was there for like an hour. But yeah, so this one is a size 16 kind of black maxi dress. It's Wallace. So I saw that on the label. I haven't sold a Wallace. I think I've just listed a Wallace top or skirt or something. But yeah, maxi dress, which drew me to it because I like selling maxi dresses. So as soon as I saw him kind of chuck that one over, I thought that was a good buy for £1. Even though I didn't really look at it. And this one I didn't look at in the slightest, so I have no idea other than it's another sort of black one. But it's strappy. It's kind of got, it's going to be really hard to see, but it's like got, not embroidered, but it's got a pattern on it. Yeah, so kind of floral-y. I don't think it's got a label, so I don't even know what size it is. I don't know what brand it is. Oh, it's a Roman Originals dress. That's good, because I like selling Roman. There's a good market for Roman, so that's worked out really well. So happy with that. Don't know what size it is, but yeah, it's quite a nice, could be used like an evening dress. It's a nice strappy crossover back, and then yeah, midi or maxi, not sure, and it's got the slit at the back as well. So yeah, I'm actually quite happy with that. And there was two more that I also didn't look at because I only started looking at the first one. So Goodness knows what these are, but this is Classics and Marks and Spencer. So he put two together? Are these separate? Are these the same? I have no clue. Unless it's Marks and Spencer's Classics, who knows? But yeah, Marks and Spencer's size 14, just a little blouse. This isn't something that I would normally pick up. Classics 14, is this M&S as well? No, so they're completely separate by the looks, and he just had them on the same hanger. Just a casual white shirt. I don't know really what to put those up for. I might just chuck those on Vinted for like £1 each and try and get just that back, but it was worth it for the bundle as a whole, I think. Oh, and actually, I tell a lie, there is one more. I didn't look at this one either, but it looked pretty cool. So this is Double 2 Lady. I have absolutely no idea what that brand is. It's a size 16, but it's a very 70s style waistcoat. So I did see this one on the floor. I was going to look at it, to be honest, but I didn't when he started throwing things at me. So yeah, that's quite a cool one, actually. Yeah, not sure what I'll put any of these on for, really, but for 50p, that's fine. I'm quite happy with that. What else do I have in my bag? Rudder beans. They're not for eBay, shocker. So, next up, I have an item that is currently in a complete state. And luckily, I did know this when I bought it, for a change. It would have been really hard to miss, to be honest. But it's this pair of Converse, and they are disgusting. They're covered in mud. I think there was I saw some dog hair on the back or something. So they really need a clean. However, the back is in really good condition. The Converse decal is in really good condition. The inside looks like they've barely been worn on the inside. So condition-wise, if you don't look at the cosmetic side of it, they're in really good condition. However, they definitely need a scrub, a wash, a bleach. I'm not quite sure. But they're size 9.5 and they were 30p. So I couldn't not get them for 30p. You know, if I put them in the wash and try and scrub them up and they don't come clean, then it doesn't really matter for 30p. I'll try and put them on Facebook Marketplace for £3 or something. So yeah, good men's size. I've just sold a pair of Converse, so I'm quite happy with that, actually. So next up, I've got stuff in here, but I'll show you. I bought this bag, which, if you watch my haul video from last week, is kind of similar to a bag that I bought last week. I bumped into my friend, and who also resells, and he kind of looked at it and went, "Really?" And he said, "Is there a market for that? It looks like sort of grandparents' carpet print." And I said, well, to be fair, like half the dresses that I've sold look like grandparents' carpet print, so there may well be a market for it. I don't know, but it's got the short handle, and this one, unlike the one that I bought last time, has the long handle too. It's all dust removable. The zips work. It's by Constellation International. Never heard of the brand. It's got a few loose threads that'll be easy to just take care of. But it was £1.50. Well, it was £2, and then he offered £1.50 straight away, as though he was kind of haggling with himself. So that was fine with me. So yeah, don't really know what market there is. Same, I haven't looked for the one last week either. It's got another zip on the front. I didn't actually check that because I didn't actually see that. It's got a loose thread caught in there, so I'll sort that out. And it's got a padlock, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, so don't know what I'll sell it for, but it's all good-ish condition, just needs to tidy up. So then I put everything that I bought in here as well, just to carry it around to save having loads of bags. So I bought another 5 Ministry of Sound CDs. Oh, 6. Actually, I bought 6. So 2 of them were 30p each and the rest were 50p. So I got the annual 2002 limited edition box set. I've got trance anthems, which I think I got some kind of trance one last week, so I'll bundle those up. Hopefully it's not the same one, that'll be annoying. The 2009 annual, I need to start writing down what I bought because there's probably duplication. Decade 2000 to 2009, the annual 2003, and Addicted to Bass Winter 2009. So yeah, I've definitely got enough now to do some bundles. So we'll see. Tie rack from my rack cage, as you do. And then last up, my last 2 items. Sending my face mask flying. I didn't even know that was in there. Hope that is mine. I've got 3 items left. 3 items, I forgot about this one. This one was £1, I think it was. And it's a 2 dress, a Sainsbury's 2 again, size 10. It's kind of like a linen. I don't know whether it... I'm really bad at materials, but yeah, linen and viscose. Not viscous. Viscose. My God. So yeah, nice tropical print. Sleeveless. Nice little cut out back. Yeah, not sure what I'll get. Probably put that on for £12, but that was £1. And I bought these 2. These are the last 2. I did not do well with vintage today. There was a woman selling some really nice dresses, actually, really nice vintage dresses. But they were £10 each, which is completely reasonable if you're buying it to wear it. But for me, there's just not enough profit in that. I know, coming from me who buys it for £1 and sells it on for 10, but I've only invested £1 in it, whereas sort of paying 10, I could only get kind of 20 max for them, I'd say, the ones that she had. And that would kind of be having them if they were hanging around for a while. So I left them. They were so nice, but a few sets around as well, but quite limited on the vintage today. But I did pick this one up. So it's a Daymart. I think, I never know if it's Daymart or Damart. I think it's Daymart. Sold a couple Daymart ones. It's just kind of like a khaki white floral, nice belt on the back, sleeveless. Again, nice and summery. I'd say 90s maybe. I'm not very good at dating them. I'll have a look at this, see if there's any other labels and the material that usually helps date them. But yeah, just a nice casual button-up one. I did check and I think it does have all the buttons, which is always a good thing with vintage ones. But yeah, that one was £1. And then last up was a skirt. I think it was an old Debenhams one. Yeah, so vintage Debenhams. Size 16, 100% viscose, made in the UK. Elasticated waist. And yeah, really nice summery one. It's just kind of yellows, greens, floral, leaf pattern. As I said, elasticated waist, it's got belt loops but no belt on it. But yeah, that one was £1 as well. And actually this is the only skirt I bought today, which is miraculous. Because I keep saying that I'm not going to buy skirts. And then I do. But actually I've sold quite a few. So I've just sort of done my sales video for the last week, and actually there was another sort of couple of skirts on there. So typical now that they're selling and I only buy one today, but so such is life. So yeah, quite a few things, mostly modern today. Not sure what most of it's going to go for, and definitely need to start bundling up some of the CDs and seeing what I can get for some of those. I will look at most of them individually just in case there's any that have any value on their own, but it's probably going to be better with in a bundle. So that's what I picked up today. Wasn't as good as I'd hoped, since though the weather forecast was like 30 degrees. It was actually really cold and grey all day. So I think certainly the one this morning was majorly quiet. So don't know what's going on there, but yeah, fingers crossed. Get some of these listed. Next Saturday I'm just going to be listing. I listed 10 items yesterday and I'm so proud of myself because I've just listed nothing. I think I'd listed 1 pair of shoes in the week up until yesterday. So I'm proud of that. Need to get some more shifted. So that's going to be mission on this week. Get it listed, get it gone. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned as I'll be putting more hauls up and more sales videos to see whether any of this actually goes. Bye!